Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Breitling Colt Chronometer. You can see this 41mm stainless steel Breitling diver and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen to see our full listing for this beautifully sized Breitling with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this refreshingly proportioned Breitling sports watch. Now you can see on my wrist 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. I'm not getting a hernia showing you this watch. Breitling watches in the modern era have been remarkably brash, some might say bold, and certainly large, but at 41mm across the round of the case, not including crown guard or crown, 11mm thick, and 51mm from lug to lug, this Breitling Colt is beautifully proportioned and perfectly shaped to fit my wrist. I would say down to 14 centimeters in circumference. You're going to be able to wear this watch with security and a good appearance of proportionality on the wrist. This is the kind of watch that Breitling should make more often to bring in hardcore, high horology, and sports watch boffins. This is a watch nerd's watch. This is a watch purist's watch. If you're a traditionalist Rolex fan, this is the Breitling for you. I'm impressed by it, I have to be honest. It's handsome, it's versatile, I could see myself wearing this. Now in terms of feeling of heft, it's still a Breitling, meaning it's got a large amount of mass for its size with a solid case back, a Burly Bracelet, and no shortage of solidity. It still has that feel of a bank vault that you associate with Breitling. It just doesn't feel like you're wearing a bank vault on your wrist. In terms of solidity, it feels as though it were milled out from a single ingot of stainless steel. All of high polish, this watch actually wears it well. It can overwhelm on the larger Breitling cases. In this size, it seems appropriate, it seems fine, it seems refined. The bracelet is a 3-link design, quite solid, handsome. Again, the polish is perfectly suitable on a watch of this outright dimension. You can see the single swing arm clamshell clasp, nicely made, very secure, appropriate, and one might even say welcome, because it nicely complements the heft of the watch head with a solid case back, a fairly deep case profile, and as ever, Breitling's screw-fixed bezel, far more secure than the snap-ons of Omega and Rolex. The watch does have heft to it, so if you like to wear your watch loose on the wrist, the rather weighty clasp can counterweight it so it doesn't want to porpoise or tip. Now, there is a nice contrast between the satin finish of the bezel top and the case flank, so it's not all of high polish, and the dial itself is all of a matte finish, which you can see to good advantage from this angle, meaning that there's no glare or unwanted reflection. The dial has applied, polished, and beautifully luminescent indices, as well as hands at center. There's a little splash of color in the seconds hand, as well as the Colt notation and marquee at 6 o'clock, Breitling wings at 12. It is a chronometer. It is 200-meter water resistant with a screw-down crown, so this one's ready to go just about anywhere you will. Now inside is Breitling's caliber 17, which is a chronometer grade ETA 28242, so the highest grade of specification and accuracy available. It also features smooth bi-directional winding, hacking seconds, so you screw out the crown, you pull the crown to extremity, stop the balance, and now you can synchronize the watch to the second against a reference time. It also features a quick set so you can rapidly correct the date should the watch run down. 200-meter water resistance, constant seconds indication, and yes, a unidirectional bezel means that this is a dive watch per the ISO 6425. And I always like to time things using the index of the bezel against the minute hand of a watch, because I find at least 95 times out of 100, when I need to time an interval, it's going to be an hour or less. Therefore, I love the ability to quickly and easily align the index with the minute hand and start the countdown. For me, in most instances, this is more practical and visible than a chronograph. A versatile, handsome, and perfectly sized watch. You can see this Breitling Colt Chronometer and purchase it on our website.